Welcome to the Cool Factor. This is Mike. We have the new Modular Police Station. I believe that is Lego's answer to all the, let's say, mediocre police stations from Lego City, plus that Avengers Compound Police Station. Let's be honest, those weren't the best sets and they were kind of stale over the last few years, but this is the police station from Lego creator Modular, or sorry, adult 18 plus line of modular buildings. Now the box art might be questionable. I do like that blue bar at the bottom. Some people may like it, some people may don't. That's one thing that a lot of people will not agree on, but also there is one more kind of a controversy with this set involving Lego Ideas project that I'm gonna get into at the ending of this video. We're gonna talk about it for a second. The police station has a donut shop on the left, main building of the police station in the middle, and some sort of like a very thin, very narrow apartment to the right with some sort of a newsstand on top of that. And I like that logo branding for, you know, adult 18 plus black sets, if you will. That's kind of the line Lego is going for. Excusez-moi, I should have mentioned all the numbers for the set. We have the January 1st usual traditional release of the modular on the 2021, 2,923 pieces, and then it's a rated 18 plus set plus the pricing you can see here. Interesting here for me is the price in the US dollars, which is $200 for that many pieces. Not a bad deal when it comes to price to piece ratio. Back to the set, we have the usual 3 floors of a building, as it usually goes with the modular buildings. I like the color combination, I like the contrast here and there, so there is a tan in the front and purple and sort of like a dark green on the right, which works pretty well. Plus we have some foliage and new colors for the elements in many places in the set, which add that extra little bling to make this set that much more attractive, which is hard to compete with the last year's bookshop, which was one of the most colorful and beautifully presented modular sets in my honest opinion. 5 minifigs are included: the donut shop lady, the crook or the robber, and 3 police officers, which the prints for these might be the most sought after all, because as we know, the Lego City Police line is kind of a stale when it comes to police uniform prints, but we got those Lego City Adventures sets as of late, and these kind of add some character to all the things. But as far as I'm concerned, these look fantastic, and I can only compare them to the, for example, police officers from the collectible Batmobile, for example, or the other high-grade DC sets, which usually had more appeal to the police uniforms than the city line entirely. The donut shop lady has a shop full of donuts. It's a small store, all the prints you can possibly get for a cookie in Lego, along with the molds for those little cupcakes or ice cream, as depending on which way you use them. And I just love the fact that there is a donut shop next to the police station. Obviously, we get the print for the telephone. There is the cell for the robber inside the police station, and this one just cracks me up because I don't know. Chris McVeigh is the designer, by the way, for this set. If he or anybody in the team came up with this crazy idea to have a fishing rod with a donut to lure out the cops from the police station, please give him or anybody or the entire team designing this set a raise. That jokes stands. I think it's just fantastic and just gives you this insight on how Lego teams and how these sets bring humor and sort of like a distance to themselves in a way that we can only appreciate as AFOS, and not only AFOS. I think this is a fantastic touch. I mean, cops, donuts, you know, it's, yeah. I've been laughing way too much at this. This one is excellent. The police office has this kind of like investigation board, or the conspiracy theory board, if you know what I mean. But this one is very clever. We have tiles, crooked of course, to look like sticky notes or just newspapers, and Lego rubber spread around those pieces to just create that sort of like a connection, the mob of mafia and all the guys that they are investigating, trying to get them under investigation. This is pretty good touch, and yeah, I think the office looks great. The mugshot place, well, there it is. Every police station has one. And as always, I do appreciate those lifestyle shots that Lego is including with each set nowadays, showing the process, the building, just like a lifestyle kind of thing going on here, showing adult AFO lady just enjoying the set. Pretty much, oh, I love this one actually. Pretty much this shows the set in its natural setting in a home, that tells you that you can display it in any place in your house. It doesn't have to be a Lego room necessarily. And this one I want to highlight because that leaf line, that kind of like a blouse, I don't know, is that the blouse? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this design here really strikes the eye because it adds the contrast and just looks lovely. It reminds me of not only the bookcase from last year, which had this fantastic tree, the birch tree in front, but also reminds me of the Parisian restaurant, which had this French setting and some sort of a foliage around it, which added that extra flair to the set. And this one is no different. So not only we are getting great police station, an apology for all those mediocre police stations in the past, but also a modular building that is truly coming back to the old days of modular buildings that were really appealing to the eye. I think in the past years more than they had recently, especially with that corner garage that wasn't the most visually appealing set from the outside. And as far as I'm concerned, there are no stickers in this set. I can clearly see that all the things that they are featuring in this set that have some sort of a graphic on it seem to be printed. Even that soap and suds, great reference to the older modular set by the way, seems to be a printed bigger plate here, so we can expect no stickers in this one, which is great. And one more shot on the minifigures. If I was to think which set should I place it next to, I think that would be the brick bank, because this one also had the laundry, money laundering. It was a joke as well. The set once more on a shelf, looking gloriously inside the home, and here it is next to the Birch Books bookstore from last year. One of my favorite sets, honestly, when it comes to colors and design, and you can just see how these colors melt together very well. The nougat color on the bookstore, then there's the teal, the purple of that new donut shop, the classic tan and dark tan police station, and the dark green on the right, with that bird on that lamppost, just adding extra contrast. I just like this connection. If you add the brick bank, which was more like a gray set, to the right of the green building, you would have a plethora of colors of the line, and it would probably get close to the colorfulness of the Diagon Alley. So, what are we thinking? I like this set. I might be picking this up as soon as it comes out on the 1st of January next year, but let's get to that little thing I was mentioning in the beginning when it comes to design of this set and an ideas project. Bricktown Police Station was a design by Bricked1980, a very well-known designer in the LEGO Ideas platform. He did have quite a few of the projects in his sleeve. He did have this set, the police station that was actually breaking the 10,000 support threshold, achieved the support. He even had another modular Bricks and Blooms, a floral shop also, so this guy is pretty much revered in the community when it comes to designs. So you can just see how much of an inspiration, maybe not inspiration, similarities are between these sets. He also had a donut shop. It was a corner building, by the way, so it's not like a frontal building. This one also had the donut shop to the left. It had a police car. This one doesn't, obviously. And also there was some sort of like a residential building to the right. So the resemblance is kind of striking, but as LEGO is stating many times over, they do not really take designs from people to create into LEGO later. A lot of these that happened in the past were coincidences, according to LEGO statements like the Ghostbusters or other sets that I don't recall right now, but there were a few instances of that happening. And even people in the comment section did notice that, it's uncanny almost how close it resembles the Bricked 1980s design. Even there is a response from him. I'm gonna highlight this here as one of the fans. I'm pretty sure that LEGO sort of made a knockoff version of this product idea. They even copied the Town Police building and the donut shop to the left of it. And the actual creator, Brick1980, replies, there are a lot of similarities between them both, but I'm sure LEGO most likely had their police station in the works before they'd seen mine on the LEGO Ideas. And I think below, I've also found his reply to another member saying that I think unfortunately for me LEGO had probably thought of that idea before I did. My project was put on LEGO Ideas in March 2019, and I would guess the new police station modular was probably already in the works by then. So even the creator, designer of this set is aware that it is just a pure coincidence, and LEGO might have taken inspiration from his project along the way as they were designing it. That might be the case, but again, they also might have had this design beforehand, and connecting donuts to a police station is not that uncommon. I mean, donuts and cops go together. So if you design a police station and you think of any other thing that would be right next on the street to that police station, you would probably come up with a donut shop, right? So this resemblance might be a pure coincidence and just, you know, great minds think alike kind of thing, right? Alright, I mean, on that note, I just want to end this video and let me know in the comment section what you think. First, on the police station, are you getting it? I think it's a fantastic modular that will be really, really popular when it comes out on January 1st. And second, let me know what you think, if that resemblance between this Ideas project and the Lego's official design is somewhat of a coincidence, or maybe there is something else going on here. Let me know, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, bye!